Hey guys, welcome back to A Drill and a Dream. So I am hanging out at Lowe's today. I'm going in to do a little bit of shopping. One of the projects that I have coming up on my radar is like the little stone patios, little squares of stone patio that I want to do in front of my front door and my side door. And I know that I need landscape fabric for it, and I really am hoping that I can talk to somebody about what kind of sand is best, because I'm going to use the stones that I have, but putting the sand underneath and around it. So I'm hoping that I can talk to somebody who knows a little bit about it, because that is a project that I want to get going on sometime this summer, hopefully, if it works out. So let's head inside and see what we can figure out. Okay, I'm home. Surprise, surprise. Let me show you what I got. Yay! Okay, so I got this paper base. I don't know if I got enough of it. I got 3 bags of everything, but it's hard to know. I had some very helpful people over at Lowe's who told me what they felt that I should get, so hopefully it'll work out. So the plan is to put landscaping fabric down first, and hopefully that'll keep the weeds away. Then I can put the paver base, which will help it. It's basically little stones to help it. I think I can use it to level, because some of the stones are skinny and some of them are bigger. So I can use it to make the skinny ones up higher and keep everything at the right height so that it's smooth-ish at the top. And then we'll put down the easy sand, polymeric sand, which is supposed to kind of go in the middle and set everything. And then I think you spray it with water. So just shower it with a little water, and I think it hardens. It's not like cement, but it kind of hardens and keeps everything in place. So that's the plan for these 2 areas. I'm going to start with this area in the front because it's a little bit less terrifying, although I do have to bring up all of the now fully sodded ground. I don't think earlier there was much grass here, but it's all kind of grown in. So I have to pick that all up and then hopefully make this into a little area, just basically squared off with the garden and with the porch. So that's my plan for first. We'll do the trial run with that because the other area is quite a bit bigger. And wow, what a mess this has turned into, honestly. And I should have done it earlier, but I just didn't get to it because before it was all sand and all of these weeds were not here. But look how much the weeds have grown in. Everything is so overgrown right now, and guys, look how pathetic this is. Seriously, so much for, obviously I didn't get to making vegetables yet, but I'm thinking I do want to put just maybe some plastic or even cardboard or something on top of there. Like, I mean, I can pull these weeds out obviously, but I was thinking if I put cardboard on it, maybe pull the weeds out first and then do that. But get that covered up, and then I'm thinking if I don't do anything with it this year, by next year the weeds underneath will die, I'm hoping. So next year I might be starting out with fresh dirt that isn't completely disasterful. But anyway, the plan is from the edge of the driveway, which is right here, over. I want to do the second stone patio, which to me looks a little bit daunting at this point in my life. It's about maybe 4 feet, maybe 5 feet by, I'm gonna say like 15 feet. Just thinking about myself laying down, I could probably almost go about 3 times. So anyway, that's coming up sometime, but it really seems like a lot. However, I also can't deal with how hideous it looks. So what I want to do today is I need to mow the lawn. I need to just kind of clean things up because, yikes, it's just a mess. Cliver, you're so cute. And so thankfully it's at least been really dry, and so the lawn hasn't grown that bad. It's funny because some things seem to still grow and some things don't. So the overall height of the lawn isn't terrible, but there are certain weeds in it or whatever that are super high and desperately need to be mowed. I haven't mowed this portion of the lawn for 2 weeks, but the front I haven't mowed for 3 weeks, I want to say. And it's not terrible, but like, look at how high some of this stuff is. I mean, this is probably knee height. So that's not very good. I'm telling you, it makes, to me, I look around and I see so many places, like houses that have 0 landscaping whatsoever, and that makes me sad, but also I get it, kinda, because wow, it is so much work to keep up with things, and I don't even have things nearly to where I want them to be. So when I think about that, I'm like, okay, think about what you really want to have so that you can do it well, and or make sure you're making your gardens and your life in a way that's easy to maintain and not taking a lot of effort, which I think that my gardens actually don't take a lot of effort. I maybe weed them once every 3 weeks, if even, and they look decent, so I'm very happy with my gardens. But just even mowing the lawn and keeping up with everything like that, it's a lot of work. So yeah, however, I still wouldn't change it. I still want it to be, you know, filled with gardens and stuff, because I really like that and I think it looks great. But it's just a fact of life. It's a lot to keep up with. So I'm excited to be using Wild Badger Power electric lawnmower. I've actually been thinking about getting a battery operated lawnmower for a while now, so I'm thrilled to partner up with Wild Badger. So I have a gas-powered mower, but I've had such a hard time with it over the years. I actually haven't been able to get it started for the last 2 years. And even the years that I did get it to work, I would have to have my dad start it for the first time every year because, I don't know, it just wasn't working for me. It always seemed to be really ornery. I mean, all gas and diesel things for me, I just have issues with them. They never seem to work the way that I want them to. So I'm thrilled to have this new battery operated lawnmower because it's just so much easier for me to maintain and handle. So what I love about this mower is that it is powerful and efficient. The brushless motor delivers up to 3,400 RPM, offering 20% more power and up to 30 minutes of runtime on a single 40-volt battery. Plus, the battery charges in just 60 minutes. I just think it's the coolest thing, how it's just like one little battery in here. It's so clean, it's so nice, and it's just so much easier for any person to deal with. It's super easy to switch between 1.5 to 3.5 inches with a 5-position lever for a perfect cut. So it also comes with an 11-gallon collection bag to catch all your grass, and I think it's like super great. It's really easy to move around and dump out. And I also have never had a lawnmower like this, and it's so nice because I'm used to the grass spewing out of one side or the other, but with this you don't have to worry about which way you're going. It all just goes right into here, and it's so easy to dump out wherever you want it to be, so your grass looks great. I think it's honestly amazing. And one of my favorite features about this mower is how easy it is it folds down. And so it makes storing it really easy if you don't have a lot of space. So if you're looking for a powerful and easy to use electric lawnmower, check out Wild Badger Power. Wild Badger Power believes that high performance power tools should be available to all. So they created a line of professional grade power tools at affordable prices for both homeowners and small business owners. Check out my link in the description for more details. Okay, so now I'm going to get to work. I am genuinely so excited about this because I have a lawnmower, and a neighbor of mine fixed it this year, but it still wasn't working for me. He had it running, but then when I got it back and tried to start it up, a few days later it didn't start up. So literally I have been weed eating everything that I can't get to with my tractor. And there are a lot of places I can't get to with my tractor because I'm too much of a scaredy cat. I don't go anywhere near the ditches because I don't want to flip, so it ends up being that there's this big of a space that I have to weed eat back and forth all the way along the ditches. It's such a pain. So I've been thinking how just a regular push mower would do so much better in those spots. And so yeah, I am so thrilled to have this guy. Let's get to work. Okay, I'm very happy to have this in my life. I also am finding that it's a lot quieter and also it's super light, which is really nice when you're lugging it all around and whatnot. So, big fan. Obviously, there are still parts that I'm gonna have to use the weed eater for, but this is a huge help, especially like those areas right by the road. I would have to weed eat all of it because I couldn't really get there with the tractor. And just to be able to do a few swipes with the lawn mower takes so much less time than having to do it all with the weed eater. So, I'm thrilled. I wanted to give you an update on, before I mowed it, on the grass that I planted. So right here behind my cute cats, hello friends. Hi, I love you guys. Okay, so you can see that the grass is really looking nice here. It's definitely filling in. Unfortunately, it's filling into the driveway too. So if you guys have any great ideas of how to make grass not come in the driveway, let me know in the comments below. But the place back here, the backyard, if you want to call it that, is also, well, it's looking pretty good right now, other than a few spots. Of course, we'll see how it looks once I mow it again. I did mow it once, but it's pretty good. It's definitely coming in. There are some spots more than others, and some I think weeds grow more than others, and the weeds were in here as well as the new grass. So it's looking not the best here. There's literally, what is this, like a morning glory or something? Which is cute, but it's not yard material. But you take what you can get, and it's definitely filling in, so that's great. Sometimes I still look around and I'm like, wow, this looks so nice. Sure, there are spots, sure it's not perfect, but it's like a backyard back here, and that's so amazing. I mean, remember what it used to look like? Crazy. So I will also give you an update on the side over here before I mow it. It's also growing in quite a lot. I didn't mow it last time I mowed. I didn't mow it over here, so it's looking really quite overgrown. But here it is. Also a little spotty, but not too bad. This area here is very lush. And I think it's just cool the way that it grows down to the rock wall here. Everything is so overgrown, but you know, it's a lot to keep up with. But I'm very happy with the way that things are growing everywhere. Yeah, it's really looking nice around here. All the little things are coming together, and it's great. So let's mow the rest of this lawn and we'll see how it looks. Okay guys, well, what a truly magnificent feeling that is to have everything cut, even the ditches, which really does not happen that often because it's such a pain. So I do it every like 3 or 4 times that I mow, honestly. And I'm hoping that because as the summer goes by, you know, it doesn't grow nearly as fast. So like the beginning May sort of time, it feels like you have to do the ditches every week because it just grows so fast. But I'm hoping that maybe I don't even have to do the ditches anymore, maybe just one more time this season. But it looks so nice to have everything cut and cleaned. How gorgeous does this house look, honestly? I can't wait for the new siding to come to see it, you know, all bright and cheery, but it looks so beautiful. I've been thinking about flower baskets, and I think next year, my baskets are okay. They're not dead, but they're not like thriving to their best, you know, ever looks. So I'm kind of thinking next year I might do ferns, which actually I always kind of pictured ferns here, but then I didn't end up doing it because I do love, you know, beautiful flowers, but it's hard when they're under the porch, you know, and it's not a super sunny area anyway on this side of the house, so they just don't get that much sun because of the overhang. And my fern that I have on the porch is doing so good, and I do like nothing to it, and it's really grown a lot since I put it out here. So I kind of think next year I might do all ferns. I think that would look really cute too, because of course I do have so many flowers in the flower bed, so there's still all that, you know, color poppage, which looks really nice. And I just can't get over how beautiful this looks. It makes me so happy. So yeah, stay tuned because I'm going to be working on this patio area soon. And look how nice this looks. Obviously there's still some spots, and I probably will end up putting another layer of grass maybe, or I might just wait because next year it might come in better. It's hard to say, but the front lawn also, it just is kind of dry and dusty. I notice it so much. You don't see it that much, but I notice it a lot when I'm actually mowing. Just the patches of dirt, and it's dusty and stuff. So I might throw some grass seed out here, maybe get a sprinkler set up so that, this is where I notice it the most, get a sprinkler set up so that it actually grows. Everywhere else I think is growing in pretty well. The front yard has a hard time because there's not as much sun because of all of the trees, I think, but it's not bad. It's actually kind of nice because typically, like last time that I mowed, I didn't even mow the front lawn. I only mowed over here because it just grows twice as fast. So that is a-okay with me. So that's what's going on here at the house on this beautiful summer evening. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm hoping over the next couple of weeks to maybe start this project with the stones. I really do think it's going to look nice though, especially over here, but that's a lot bigger of a space. So I'm going to try the little one first, I think. So it'll be great. You don't want to miss it, so tap the bell to stay notified when new videos come out. Like this video if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you guys next time on A Drill and a Dream. I hope you have a wonderful day.